Hi Capricorns, this is Girl in the Sky Tarot. I'm getting ready to do your reading, and I'm going to do the Celtic Cross spread. I'm going live for the first time just because I've never done this, and whoever's watching, welcome. And I'm not super technical, so I guess I can save this, and if you're not able to be here right now, you can watch this later, I think. Okay, let's get started. Okay, my first feeling right now is that there are going to be children and pets, a big thing for you in the month of December. Okay, so let's go ahead and lay out the cross spread, and then we'll do some clarifying as well. But children and animals are important this month for some reason. That's like a theme. I feel like you're holding on to pets. It's like a pet therapy thing. Okay, the overall message right now, the overall energy, we've got the Five of Pentacles, and it's in reverse. So I think you're letting go of a feeling of lack. Like Five of Pentacles upright is actually, feeling like some type of a loss. You left out in the cold, but it's in reverse. So I think you're coming through a period where some of you may have felt some sense of rejection. But you're seeing that's not true. That wasn't the case for some of whatever that means to you. You weren't rejected, and you're starting to go, wow, I was just being so harsh on myself. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and walk through the spread as I normally do, even with just a video recording, and then I'm going to come back and clarify. We're going to tie it together. I'm trying to take more moments now to receive messages I get, so I will relay those as they come to me. All right, currently we've got the Nine of Swords, your current energy. So a lot of you are having insomnia, you've got a lot on your mind, and it's crossed by the sun. So this is what's so funny. And I feel Capricorns do this a lot. I mean, it's kind of like you've got things that are going good for you, and but you're still always worried. And even though like everybody's like, oh my God, you've got your shit together, everything is so cool, and you've got everything. And but you like to think things through, and this is keeping you awake at night. There could be something or someone in particular you're worried about, or just kind of taking an overall look at your life now. The recent past, we've got the Wheel of Fortune, so things have been going well for you, and I feel like you haven't been appreciating it, maybe, but things have been going well for you, like in so many categories of your life, and therefore we have the Sun card. So it goes Wheel of Fortune, and then it goes to the current Sun card. Gratitude, have some gratitude for these gifts, and look out, like share this. Share this gift is what I'm hearing, because maybe that's why the mental stuff is, because you're not enjoying this by yourself. You need to give it away. Okay, down below, we've got the King of Pentacles, your current energy. King of Pentacles in reverse. So you may be delaying some type of a decision that revolves around home or money. You might be dealing with another earth sign, or this could be you, showing up in your own reading here. Pentacles or earth signs, Capricorns, Tauruses, and Virgos. So either you're not spending a lot of time at home right now, or you want to be. You want to be spending some time at home, and you're not. So I think, what is that? I'm going to go ahead and clarify that, because that could mean so many things. I want to see. All right. Oh, goodness. Okay, so we got the Knight of Swords. Some of you are having some fun right now. You're not at your house. You're out and about, and there's some sexual energy right there. A lot of sexual energy happening for you, and you're the bee's knees. You got a lot of people looking at you. You got a lot of attention going on right now. Maybe a lot of sexual connections and chemistry happening for you currently. The near future, we've got the World, and it's in reverse. So this, again, to me, has to do with gratitude. And again, I'm seeing not appreciate what you have. Hang on a second. That's not the way to say it. Okay, it's not appreciate what you have. It's just clarify that. Clarification, angels, the World in reverse. I've got it all. I see it, I know it, and here's what it is. I should be more appreciative of what I have. That's what some of you are feeling, like, I should be appreciating all of is. Okay, clarify, please. Yeah, okay, so the Ace of Cups in reverse, you're like, wow, okay, all these things are going well for me. The universe is offering me something, and you're kind of slowing it down. Why? Okay, we've got the Five of Pentacles showing up again, and this is actually, this time it's in the upright. So I feel like you need comfort. You want some comfort. Okay, it's like you need a specific person. There's somebody that normally a really strong emotional connection with, and I don't know if you're not talking to them, but okay, this is weird. You miss somebody. That's what it is. Okay, so there's something going on here where you've got all these things, but that one person you want to tell to is not around right now. How is that? Go ahead and clarify that. So, yeah, I feel like you're kind of missing somebody, and that's weird because this is not about, I don't see any straight up romantic cards. I do see some sexual chemistry, sort of, you're being very attractive to people right now. Okay, here we go. Okay, so the Moon card, to clarify that, and it's in reverse. Okay, so this is somebody that you share your secrets with, and you miss them, and there's some things you could wish you could tell them. Call them. Okay, so now above, we've got the Magician in reverse. Okay, so I feel like you could do whatever you want to, but you're not doing it right now. Okay, we're going to keep moving forward, then I'm going to come back and clarify. Okay, this is a lot of energy. Something to do with your heart or your chest. Like if you put your hand over your heart, like a pledge of allegiance, like some kind of I honor this, I honor myself, I honor this person. Okay, so now the other energy we have for you is the Hierophant, and it's showing up in also your position, your overall energy. So this is a lot of unconventionality. So this is like, instead of getting married, you're going to just live with somebody or date somebody instead of getting involved, or if that's about a romantic situation. It could also be you're doing things against the river. The river's flowing one way, but you're coming against it, and you kind of already do things like that anyway. You're a cardinal sign. You move forward, you push, and you go forward. Some of you could be getting pressure to do things like the way people think they should be done, but you're like, that's not me. And you're solid with it. You're like, that's not me. And you're not even arguing. But anyway, okay, so that's where you're at right now. Surrounding you, we've got the Nine of Wands, which is the wounded warrior, but it could also represent fire energy surrounding you. You might be surrounded with Leos, Aries, or Sagittariuses right now. And I feel like they're giving you really positive energy. And these could be new people, they could be old friends, but these are people that give you some kind of a strength and a courage. I'll come back to that. But I love that card, actually. That's one of my favorite cards. Because it's the card of not giving up. It's like, I'm going to do this, I'm going to take a breath, and I'm going to do this my way. I know what I'm doing is right. And that's not like an egotistical thing. It's more like you're comfortable with yourself and your decisions, whether anybody else agrees with you or not. Okay, your hopes and fears. We got the Five of Swords, and it's in reverse. So the Five of Swords upright is a lot of turmoil and arguments, but it's in reverse. So, so if you're worried about getting into fights with somebody, I think you're not saying something. For some of you, to clarify that, so it doesn't always mean fights, but it definitely means you're not wanting to fight. So some of you might be holding something in because you don't, if you let it out, it's going to start World War III. You're not going to do it. Let's clarify that, please, right now. Angels, okay. And this has to do with house or home or family. We've got the Four of Wands in reverse. So now if there's something going on with you in your house or your family or your foundation, we'll get some advice on that, but maybe the thing you're not saying could cause too much havoc, so you're holding it in so you don't rock somebody's world. Then we've got the Nine of Pentacles in reverse, also clarifying that, your hopes and fears. So some of you are dealing with, you don't want to be tied down, you don't want people telling you what to do, you don't want to feel stuck, but you still want to stay connected. And so you're sort of easing away from a situation because either, I don't think they're demanding too much, I think you think they are. Okay. And the overall outcome is the Queen of Wands. And so again, we got that fire, passion, and energy for the month of February. And It's not always sexual, but when I see the Queen of Wands and the wand showing up, I always feel like it's some kind of libido. And that's definitely doesn't have to do with like physical sex necessarily, but it could be some kind of a mad passion you have, whether whatever your true love in life is, the things that make you tick. You're going to be getting involved in a lot of things in the month of that you love, and sorry, leading the parade. You're leading the parade. Okay, let's go ahead and walk through it again. And although I did some clarification cards, I'm going to do a few more. Because I love how it's kind of like get different things the second time you go around, so we're going to do that. Again, overall, things have been going really well for you. You know that. You're like, I know, I know. And so, all right, let's go ahead and start clarifying. I'm going to go ahead and clarify the Hierophant first, okay? The energy that is you. Angels, what is this energy? What is this unconventionality right now that Capricorns are going to be going through the month of Burn? Even now. Okay, we got a Five of Cups, which is a grieving kind of a feeling, like a brooding. It's like you're that brooding person that people are drawn to, and they're like, oh gosh, like I want to talk to you, and you're not letting them in, but what is that? Okay, we got the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. So that's you. The Pentacles. You're not sharing. You need to share. That's what that is. Share it with somebody. Hang our odds. Oh goodness. Okay, so for those of you who know who you are, you've got so much fire energy this month. You're on fire. A lot of you have birthdays coming up at the end of the month in January, and you're creating a lot of mysteriousness and wow, it's kind of like this is your month. Like if you get out and about and start something new, this is the time to do it. Clarify. Okay, we have the Five of Swords in reverse again. Okay, so this thing that's weighing heavy on you because you have the Five of Swords in your hopes and fears, this thing that you need to tell somebody, or you feel like you need to tell, or you're just not going to say it because you don't want to fight, that's really heavily on your mind right now. And let's go ahead and move forward to the next card. What is surrounding you? This wounded warrior. Maybe you're feeling like the wounded warrior. Will you please clarify this for Capricorn, angels? What is the wounded warrior in the month of Knight of Pentacles in reverse? Okay, you're stalling on me, and this is saying, you know, it's kind of like, I'm going to do it, but just not today. And this is, so you're putting this off. You're going to do it. You're maybe thinking about how you should do it. Please clarify. And some of you this revolve around a friendship or partnership with somebody who I don't think you let them down. Hold on a second. So I'm going, if you feel like you let somebody down, I don't think you did. Okay, so maybe somebody is coming to you for some kind of comfort, and you feel like you can't do that. Okay, so we've got the Six of Pentacles upright. So for those of you that feel like everybody's coming to you with their problems right now, like you have all the answers, you're going to be sharing that a little bit more. You're actually giving people advice a lot through the month of November. And sharing, I think you're going to start sharing. If you've been being a hermit or keeping it to yourself, I think you're going to actually start trying really hard to get out and spread the love. Okay, so we got the also Devil card, which is you. Devil card represents the Capricorn. It's in reverse. What's surrounding you? Again, that's a holding back. It's a holding back. But you're letting go of the burdens right now. We got the Ten of Wands, and it's in reverse. So you're letting go of some burdens. What are these burdens? What burdens? Put this around. Five of Wands in reverse. This is going to be bickering for somebody. You're not going to bicker. You've been bickering. You've been bickering with somebody, and you don't want to do it. That's a bird that's burdening you. And you could be dealing with an air sign, the Queen of Swords, and she's got some really sharp words. So this could be a Libra, Gemini, or an Aquarius, but it could just be that energy of somebody close to you. I feel like for some of you, somebody said something that hurt your feelings, and you're like, God damn, excuse language. Why did you say it like that? I think you're shocked. You're like, why did you have to say it like that? And maybe it was even true. Like whatever they said to you was true, but you're like, do you mind having a little bit of graciousness in your delivery? That's not going to apply to everybody. All right, moving forward, I'm going to try to wrap this up. Again, I've never done a live thing, so we'll see how this goes. Okay, we're going to go back to your hopes and fears. We got the Five of Swords in reverse, we got the Four of Wands in reverse, and the Nine of Pentacles in reverse so far. Again, this is rocking a foundation and achieving balance. So, okay, so the process that you're walking through right now is that you know that when you're whatever you're doing, your process, the way you like to do it, and this is your go-to, is achieving balance. So you're like, I know I feel like some of you are going, yeah, it's almost like I'm a mad scientist. Nobody thinks there's any rhyme or reason to the process, but I know what I'm doing, and it's achieving balance. And therefore you end up the Queen of Wands. Love that card. Let's go ahead and clarify that. One more card for the Queen of Wands outcome. And we got the World again, but this time it's upright. Okay, so I feel like we had the World as your outcome as well in the near future, but it was in reverse, so you were letting it in. So at the end of her, this is the end of her, you're going to start actually having some fun and going, damn, I do have it. This is like a pride, because it's mixed with the Queen of Wands here. I think you're going to have a little bit of pride and go, I've got things going really well for myself right now, and some light's going to come in for that. Okay, we're going to pull one more card, and I'm going to pull it from the Morgan Greer deck. This is going to be some advice. What advice, angels, do you have for Capricorn the month of May? Please send us messages. Bright light. There's a bright light. Probably a Christmas light. With a star on the top of a tree. All right, what messages do you have? All right, Ace of Wands. Got the World in your hands. You're moving forward. You're starting some projects, and this is a really positive month for you. And again, my overall feeling for the month is give yourself a break and realize that people like what you have because you really do have things together, and you know this. So let the people in. For those of you who are missing that one particular person that can be really strong for me, I just got chills. So this is not personal advice, but this is like I'm hearing these big, like a choir of people, and they're saying call them. Okay, so that who that's for. If it resonates with you, pick up the phone, reach out to that person. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up there. This was Girl in the Sky Tarot. If you'd like to make a donation, I would appreciate that. It's not necessary, but if you want to, you can. PayPal me, Girl in the Sky Tarot. Helps me keep these things going. And I hope you got something out of that. Please let me know if it resonated with you. And again, it looks like overall this is going to be a really good month. And there's like some tenderness with people. All right, thanks a lot, Capricorn. Till next time.